today's gonna be a bit more real. We're gonna get real, we're gonna get honest, we're gonna get open, because Auntie Rachel's about to tell you what your friends wish they could tell you, what your family wish they could tell you, but they don't be telling you this. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Tad Talks. I am the Tad that talks, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just want to start by saying how grateful I am, thankful I am for all the love and support I've received so far on the first video, on just this whole creating YouTube journey, whatever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's get into the video. I told y'all to bring your tea. Your cups of tea, physical cups of tea, cups of coffee, cups of juice. Like, my room is real hot right now, so I'm having some juice. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm having some juice. Everybody got that one friend that's always gonna be like, the answer is yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Absolutely. But your friends aren't gonna tell you that because you can't hear it. You're not ready to hear it. But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, because if there's people around you constantly, they're around you because they like you. They're around you because they love you. Like, and they already know everything about you. They know your good sides, your bad sides, but they see you as someone worth being around, and that should be enough. Like, that's all. That's it. Point blank, period. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because some of y'all be too insecure, too self-conscious. And notice how I said self-conscious, not self-aware. Self-aware means you know what you be doing and you be wanting to change it. But when you're too self-conscious, there's no change happening a lot of the time. There's no change happening. Then you just stay in that constant state. You don't do anything to actually change it. You don't get up and like work to change those behaviors about yourself. And like, I'm not saying it's wrong to have insecurities, because everyone has insecurities, and insecurities aren't born from ourselves. I feel like insecurities come usually from other people, and it's usually people who project onto you their own insecurity. For example, I was, and I still am, constantly insecure about the fact that I talk too much. That's why it took me so damn long to make this YouTube channel and everything. But it came from people who didn't understand, you know, why I am the way I am. Therefore, they projected that onto me because they didn't like, you know, people project on things that they don't understand. They don't get it, and you can't let that affect you. There are certain things that you can change about yourself, and there's some things that you can't change about yourself. For example, if someone feels like, oh my gosh, have I been gaining a lot of weight? Have I been getting too fat? If you feel that way and it's something you don't like about yourself, instead of always talking about it to the people around you, because they're not gonna be like, yes girl, you got them fat, especially if they know that like you don't like that about yourself. That's something you need to like get up and go change. Go to the gym. Start by walking, you know, like make an action plan, because otherwise it's really draining to always constantly be hearing about it rather than you doing something about it. With things like the body, you can't always change how your body is built, what your body is like, but if you can change it, make steps to change it. Everyone's got insecurities, but you can't let your insecurities define you. You can't let your insecurity then become your whole character, your whole personality, because that's just not fun to be around, and that's just the honest truth. Especially if your friends literally always tell you, like, give you that reassurance, like, no, we love you for who you are, we love you for this, we love you for that. Do those things that they say. Stay to that. There's this like Zimbabwean proverb that says, don't let people who didn't build you up destroy your house. Like, if someone wasn't there for you, you know, like if someone didn't help you grow and develop and become who you are today, why should their opinion of you matter? You don't need to let that consume you. You don't need to be consumed by those thoughts. Just be consumed by the thoughts of the people who you know want to see you know, get your bag, to grow, to change, to be better, to be your best self. That's who you should be focusing on. Pastor Mike Todd puts it well when he says, like, iron sharpens iron, right? And he explains that, you know, two iron blades keep sharpening each other. But then if you're that person who's always insecure and not doing anything to change about it, then you become the blunt blade, I guess. And then in that relationship, it's no longer iron sharpening iron. So then you become blunt, so does your friend. So you need to always be building each other up, being positive and everything. Like stay on your thing. Like, you need to surround yourself with people who want to grow, otherwise you're not gonna grow. And if you don't want to grow, that's fine. Then be around people who don't want to grow, but don't be putting yourself in situations where you're around people who do want to grow, because then you're just weighing them down. They're not going to tell you that, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. And that's the other thing, y'all be having pity parties for too long. Like, it's okay to be upset, or you know, but don't stay in that. Like, move on. It's time to move on. It's time to get up. It's time to go do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, you could be the juiciest mango, you could be the ripest, most like the apple of my eye, like, you know, you could be that fruit that Eve saw in the garden and she thought, that look good. You could be that, but there's always gonna be someone that doesn't like the mango. There's always gonna be someone who doesn't like peaches, whatever you are, you know what I mean? There's always gonna be someone who doesn't like something about you, your personality. Don't let that affect you, because most of the time it's only like 1 or 2 people that really don't be liking you like that, and then everyone else does. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it consume you. If you can't change it, let it go. Let it go. And another thing, if you're not the friend who's like insecure, I mean, everyone's gonna have the phase of being insecure, but if you're currently the friend who feels like you're constantly, you know, pouring from your cup and helping your friend and everything, and like they're just not getting anywhere, my advice to you is that when you do talk to them, and I think it's very important you talk to them soon, because the longer you keep it in, you're just gonna explode one day and it's not gonna be pretty. But my advice to you is that when you do talk to them, make sure you say it out of love. Like, make sure you reassure them a lot through that conversation and tell them, like, I'm saying this because I love you. I want to see you grow. I want to see you be your best self. I want to see you living your best life. I'm sick and tired of you know, being all sad, and like, I know you can be happier. You need to tell them all these things before you go and then, you know, probably
rip their heart out and hurt them, you know?
That's all that Mama Rach has to give to y'all today. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your own experiences. Tell me about your friends. Tell me about yourself. Put it all in the comments. I want to hear about it. Because right now I'm just talking to like myself. I'm talking to a camera, so it's really different. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And make sure you turn on your post notification bell. If you don't know what that is, right next to the subscription button. And this will notify you when I post the next video. Because when I posted the last video, some of y'all came into my DM yelling at me like, when you gonna drop the video? But like, I've been dropped the video, and I told y'all I dropped the video, but y'all didn't have your post notifications on, so you didn't know that I dropped the video. So make sure you turn it on so you know when I drop the next video. Bye!